Certainly. Here is the text repeated exactly as you requested. Technological advancement and terrorism. The invention of dynamite, the favorite tool of the 19th century bomb-throwing anarchist, has been said to signal the beginning of terrorism from a technological point of view. Today, the means employed by terrorist organizations and individuals are more varied than ever, involving both legitimate as well as illegitimate activities and political as well as non-political crimes. In addition to engaging in bombings of civilian populations in hostile lands, modern terrorist groups can branch out into the legitimate world of human affairs by organizing social welfare provisions in friendly territories. Terrorist activity today, furthermore, can involve routine criminal enterprises, such as drug trafficking and money laundering, in order to facilitate other, more violent activities that are politically motivated. An additional characteristic of contemporary terrorism is the increasingly high degree of technological sophistication that marks terrorist organizations and their methods of operation. Aided by newly developed means of transportation and communication, a relatively high degree of internationalism and cross-border cooperation characterizes many contemporary terrorist groups. The methods of personnel recruitment, training, and intelligence gathering have likewise modernized to high levels of expertise. Advent and widespread usage of social media has changed the way terrorists operate these days. Organizational pattern of terrorists. Terror groups tend to be networked or hierarchical. Newer terrorist organizations tend to be formed as networks, loosely organized groups located in different parts of a city, state, or country, or worldwide, that share a common theme or purpose, but have a diverse leadership and command structure and are only in intermittent communication with one another. When needed, networked groups can pull factions together for larger scale operations, such as an attack on a military headquarters. Or conversely, they can readily splinter off into smaller groups to avoid detection when a counterterrorism operation is underway. The advent of the internet has significantly improved communications among networked terror groups. As terror organizations evolve and expand, they may eventually develop a hierarchical organization with a commander at the top, captains, local area leaders, and so on. Ideological and religious groups tend to gravitate toward this model since a common creed/dogma controls their operations, and a singular leader may be needed to define and disseminate group principles and maintain discipline. In a hierarchical model, the leader has the power to increase or decrease levels of violence for political purposes, i.e., they may order their followers to initiate a bombing campaign to influence an election. Schools may be off limits so that the population is not antagonized, or schools may become a target to show that the government cannot protect their children.